Alright. Is anyone doing anything else? Necro, are you still dead?
No. I
Alright.
remember that I did want to talk to Samson.
You did. We wanted to talk to Samson?
Yes.
I also want to
Alright.
head towards Samson, so...
Alright. The two of you are heading to Samson, eventually meeting on the road.
Awkward silence ensues.
Yeah.
So... Hi.
Hi.
Oh, you're talking now.
I need to apologize for earlier. You were trying to do something nice, and I wasn't very, well, very receptive at the time. I don't have a good excuse. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's alright. It was just a bit frustrating.
I know, and it wasn't fair to you for me to act that way. I do appreciate the gesture. I really do.
Apology accepted, and you're welcome. So, you're heading to Samson too?
That was the plan.
What for?
Well, Strider, did you get my PM a few days ago about the...
I don't think I did. Refresh my memory.
Well, I mean,
Let me go look.
it still should be sitting there. About, learning spells. Because I think I sent it.
What, the fact that witches can only learn spells from other witches?
Yes, that.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah, I know what you're talking about. Okay. Okay. So you're going to ask Samson
Yeah.
where to learn these spells?
Yeah.
Alright. So you all start heading up to Town Hall. Eventually walking into the into Flag's room where Samson is there. He is adorning some very cool looking armor. His staff and other spells and whatnot are lying on the table.
You lean against the open door to eavesdrop.
Why is everyone eavesdropping?
No, we just walk in. Or we knock and then walk in.
You knock, he looks. Bao, Wyoming. How can I help you?
If you wanted to go first.
Sure. I was... Well, when we were watching Flag through the scrying thing, he seemed to know about the ghost or whatever the Nyarlathotep gave Ilos, and you were close to Nyarlathotep or something for a while, so I was thinking maybe if anyone else knew about it, it could be you. So I'd like to know anything about it you know.
I know many things that the crawling chaos does, but ghosts or spirits, with any specific I cannot recall. This is a matter you would need to speak to Boss. If it is a phantom like he has, he would know more about it.
I got it. Well, thanks anyway then. That's all I had.
He gives a nod. Just turns to Bao. What can I help you with?
I'm not quite sure how to phrase this. You've been around me on several occasions now. You've probably taken notice of my particular brand of magic. Is there anyone in Huoshan that you know of that might be able to teach me more? Or at least give me some proper guidance? 'Cause-
You are a witch, correct?
yes.
Samson asked that same question in his voice.
Oh, well, in character, I don't think I would
Okay.
identify
Okay, so
as one.
Are you doing my class?
Yeah, exactly. Classes are kind
Are
of meta.
Are you a witch?
Are you a witch? He just said, bring the witch out! Ah!
You know, in a city that apparently has some inquisitors walking around, it's probably not the best thing to answer yes to that question.
She's a witch. Well, how do you know she's a witch? She's a witch! Ah!
She turned me into a newt.
But you're not a new. Now I changed back.
I got better.
No, I didn't know. What was it?
And,
What was
she has that that big nose. Oh no, we put that on her.
what was they had to weigh her against?
A duck? Was it a duck?
A duck?
I think it was a duck. Or a goose or something like that.
She weighs as much as a duck? She's a witch! I don't fucking know. I don't watch Monty Python.
That's the only one I've seen.
Yeah.
The wife.
Spam.
Anyways, he sits down and he goes, I've only seen one other who shares your same style of magic. She is currently locked up deep within the intensive care unit of the medical division.
I know where this is going.
Well, that's not very promising.
It is not. And I would highly forbid against you trying to learn any magic from one who has gazed into the Necronomicon.
Okay, so we are talking about Oleander. How you use the same kind of magic as Oleander?
They're both witches. Except
Well,
Spider
yeah,
Scott.
he's asking in character, I think.
It's
yeah.
similar.
It's style, not what's behind it.
Shh.
You know?
Lucas, what
Right?
did you get here?
I'm not here.
It's
Just-
I'm here.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
I'm not here. I'm an optical illusion.
He pops out of the ground.
No, just meanwhile, back at the city, he's just saying that, and Lily's just like, "Who are you speaking to?" Oh no, Lucas, you're being possessed. Anyways, what did you say, Wyoming?
The last thing I said in character was that they have the same kind of magic.
And then
Okay.
I said that they were similar. Ish.
Your magic, looking about, is not tainted by darkness, not tainted by the Necronomicon. However, learning such spells from her would be... It could corrupt you as it has corrupted her.
Yes, I'd like to avoid that if possible. I've witnessed firsthand what that's done to her.
There are other methods. You can purchase scrolls to teach to your familia. I do not know, however, if spells of your magic can be bought on the public market. We may need to head to my division to sort that out.
Well, I know you have preparing to do.
Yes. Wish I could say I am able to assist you. However, tomorrow, I and the others will be heading to the Dreamlands tomorrow to begin our mission.
She nods. I know that there's a lot on your plate right now.
There will be others to assist you. I will have my own second in command to take over my duties in the division.
Do we know him?
You do not. You have not met him before.
Great Grandpapa Jabungo?
He's back!
Jack. Anyways, he looks up. He's that tall?
I believe so, yes.
He gives a silent nod, dismisses you, and goes back to preparing.
So, Bao, how are those ice sprites familiars?
Where did Jack come from?
No, this is meta.
Oh. How or what?
How are those ice sprite familiars?
There's only one of them is a familiar.
Alright.
I can't have more than one.
Is anyone else doing anything for the day? Otherwise, I'll switch to the next day.
Yes.
You're doing stuff?
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna start working on my plan.
On your plan? Okay.
So, I enter the attic.
You
Well-
enter attic.
Are you telling Lucas to stay behind for this, or?
You know what? Someone should say.
Okay.
Brings Lucas into
Lily heads up first. Lucas, as you're heading up, make a perception.
I'm not in front of my keyboard. It's +8. Someone help.
I'll do it. Something.
Okay. Alright, Lucas, as you're walking up the stairs, out of the corner of your eye, outside, you see an old unicorn passing by. He is draped in very elegant Chinese-looking robes and his long, very thin white hair. He just walks past the house.
Lily, it's a ghost.
A ghost.
Is a unicorn?
Unicorn? Why would there be a unicorn?
It's like she's wearing some like, was she like wearing like a cloak? I've already forgotten.
He was wearing very elegant Chinese robes.
Are you sure it was a ghost?
You said everyone's dead. Everyone's a ghost, right?
Yes, but I don't remember a unicorn living here.
He was wearing some really fancy clothes.
Can I look too?
Alright, you go and look down. Do you step outside
Sure.
to look?
Yes.
Alright, you step outside to look, and yes, just like, in the distance, there is a unicorn there. Looking around. He seems to have some kind of, green medallion across his neck.
I figured. Lucas, can you come with me?
Mm-hmm.
We need to confront a follower of the light.
Oh. Okay.
So she walks up.
I also walk up, I guess.
All right. He as he is turning around, he notices you. Lily, what kind of a unicorn are you again?
An unusual one that's orange and red
Okay.
and yellow.
All
Those
right.
types of colors.
She's one of them
Cool.
colored unicorns.
Uh,
This isn't the racist episode.
We're
Not-
serious. It's not the racist one. PSA.
This is not Wonder Chosen.
Not yet.
Anyway,
That's next
um,
session. I've decided.
yeah, that's next section. We're gonna kill and eat God next episode.
Oh, cool.
Yep.
Deep
Anyways,
side.
you walk up and he turns around and goes, "Ah, I did not think anyone else lived in this city.
Anyone else? I didn't
I've
realize.
heard
Oh, sorry.
the restless voices of the spirits. For I only believed the dead roam this city.
Are you one of them?
I am not.
Wait, did
I
someone
am
say the
one-
dead? This isn't next session. I'm not dead yet.
I am one who quells the voices of the dead, so that they may pass on.
Well, don't interfere with my work.
I will not. I have no interest in your work. Only in bringing rest to the restless.
Well, I have particular interest in one of these restless.
I see. Well, I won't interfere in your work. For now.
Is that a threat?
My dear, I do not make threats, and I'm certainly not threatening you. But you must understand, as another unicorn, we are bound to our duties. You have yours, and I have mine.
And when they conflict, you know what must happen.
Unfortunately. Which is why I will not interfere in your work until I must absolutely do so.
Gongi Tenpai, Shaolin Showdown.
I understand. I'm going. I'll head back to my house. You enter it. I'll assume the worst.
He nods. Ah, yes. Forgive me for not introducing myself. I need to give me a second. I need to head back to my computer because I wrote all these names down. I was laying down in my bed trying to get warm. It's friggin' cold in here.
Screw some floof.
Or, get set on fire like me.
I mean, that's the obvious way to warm up, is to set yourself on fire.
His name is Aprika, and he's going to kill us all.
No,
Hug to death.
Kill you to death.
we just met.
My name is Sal.
Hmm. Unusual.
I was going more Chinese.
Well, that is tiny Chinese. Kind of.
Friggin' Chinese unicorns.
He is wearing Chinese stuff. Anyway, I must get back to my work, if you'll excuse
You are excused.
me.
So,
As he walks away, he enters a nearby house and a phantom materializes behind him.
see this, Lucas? This is why I told you not to wander around town.
Well, not
Sure.
not a phantom as in a ghost, a phantom as in a phantom.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's his
He's a spiritualist.
He's another spiritualist.
I thought you were
Is it all-
saying more like a wraith or something like that.
Does he have a stand?
Yes, he does.
Essentially.
But it doesn't look like a stand, but in this case, it's not a JoJo reference.
Well, I mean, Boss's phantom looks like a stand. It's based off the stand. So is this guy's. Give me a second.
So this is all happening in the town or whatever, the side town to Huoshan that Lily lives in.
Town.
Is there a name to this town?
How have you never seen this guy?
There is a
Is it Lilyville?
no.
The old sign was knocked over. She painted over it.
It's some sort of Chinese name. I don't even remember.
I don't know.
Anyway.
People were stupid and called it Silent Hill, but it's anything but.
It's Silent Hills.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah.
Anyways, he's walking in, so, and then he's gone.
Well, let's get back to work.
Very well.
Lucas, we were going to the attic, correct?
Yeah, that's what we were doing before.
Okay. So I presume we head into the attic.
Anyways, this is the phantom that you see coming from behind Sal.
Metal me.
Is that the Nimbus from Dragon Ball Z?
Yeah.
But white? I swear this isn't the racist episode.
It's a group, but metal.
Hey, I don't immediately recognize that one. I think I know what it is, though.
If you read part 6, you know what it is.
Was that Jojo Leon?
No, that's Stone Ocean.
Okay. Yeah, okay, I think I probably know what that is then.
So,
It's right in the friggin' image name.
I can't see that not on mobile.
Yeah, it cuts off before that.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can only see file names like that on mobile.
Well, I see.
Yeah, and I can see it, and it cuts off before that.
It's weather report is a stand that predicts the weather.
Yeah.
Literally, it's what a weather report is.
Weather report is a stand for the weather.
Yes. That's all it does.
okay, so
Also creates rainbows.
You know, you could also just download the image and just read the file name.
Well, that's like, why would you do that?
There's way
Anyways,
too much work.
you guys are heading up to the attic.
yes. Wait, there's something tied up. For the past however many years.
Yep.
So, what does it look like?
Strider, do you want to do this?
What's her thing called again?
Attic Whisper.
Attic Whisperer?
All right. You head up. Tied to. Would it be tied?
Yes.
Tied to a post at the back of the attic is a very crispy form of a. What was she?
Lawnma.
Of a young Longma. I guess you can describe what she looked like.
But the skull is different.
Yes.
Skull is different? Like the head
Yes,
shape?
she's wearing she is covered in cobwebs and dust, and her head is replaced with that of a fox's skull.
Oh my gosh, it's blue.
You fucking crossover bitch. I mean, nothing.
No.
She there's just this constant just
Damn,
coming-
breath mint.
never taking a breath is that constantly.
Oh. Lotus.
Lily.
Yes, Lucas?
Who is that?
That's little Lotus. Or what's left of her.
Hmm?
My sister.
Oh.
Well, I mean, I guess Spooktober, and I guess it fits.
So, this is what you've been doing.
What?
No, nothing about it. It's just I was kind of wondered.
So, what I am doing is I'm going to prepare a vessel, what do you call it?
A stand?
She's gonna create a stand.
She'll become the JoJo.
Only if it's wood.
Woodman?
Are you are you stupid? I am wood.
So a vessel?
Yes.
Like carry. I mean, that's Lucas the silent, just watching the Longma.
Yeah, still just that.
She's too dangerous as she is now. She's not as sane as she should be. But if I make her a body, maybe I can change that. I could give her another chance.
Are you sure that's the right thing to do?
Why would it not be?
Well, to be honest, back where I come from, when you die, you die. You know? There's nothing really one does about that.
It's not fair that way. I'll not tolerate that.
Look, whatever you're doing, just don't become like her. Like, see how she is right now? Don't be that. Okay?
I am aware of the dangers.
I know you're aware of the dangers. You've been doing this for like a long time, right?
I've been preparing for this for years. Ever since I got out of the clinic.
But just be careful.
I will, and I will also prepare for if I become more likable later. And I want you to be in hold of the failsafe if that happens.
Me?
Yes.
No, don't do it.
No, don't do it.
No. No.
Lucas is still silent. Lucas is silent again.
No, right, dude.
Yeah, Lucas doesn't really say anything to this. He's just like looking. You know?
Well, if that's all there is to say, I will begin my work.
Mm-hmm.
So, Lily, starts to grab some tools for working, porcelain, I guess.
Alright, as you begin working, make
And
a
cast this.
perception.
Oh, make a perception?
Yep.
Does that include Lucas?
Yes.
Yeah. +8, please.
Okay. Oh.
Between the two of you, you begin hearing the sounds of smashing and blasting coming from a couple houses down. You saw Sao enter, and the voices begin to get louder and restless, and Lily, the ghost of your sister, seems to take notice to this.
Notice how.
she's like, and she like, I think somewhere you think the way she's acting, she realizes what might be going on, and she is starting to. She is trying to break free.
Lucas tenses up and gets into a fighting stance.
Seems that the voices are actually riling her spirit up, and she is getting a little restless herself, despite the fact that most of the time she has just been sitting there.
I have a question. What's
What's
the what are spell DCs again?
The amount you need to roll your save to resist them. Or
What
wait,
are
no, you mean
like
it's
spell
10
DCs for
plus-
when you cast them?
I believe
10
it's 10 plus spell level plus ability modifier.
Okay. You know, I'm gonna cast entanglement on the spirit.
Does that hurt?
Lucas doesn't know that.
I
But
asked
it's
if
a
it
spell
does.
you know.
I figured you would know what your spells do.
It grows things around her and it entangles her. Grows little
Oh
plants.
yeah, fireball. You know that firework spell.
That's what it does.
Yeah, what I'm asking is if it hurts people.
Does it do damage?
It does not hurt. Does not
Okay.
deal damage.
Lily will not get pissed.
So
Link me
I
the
cast
spell, Lucas.
I'm away from the keyboard.
It's right here.
Yeah.
Tangle.
Okay.
No, entangle. Whatever. Same thing.
Okay, that is what I'm looking at.
It literally just gives them the entangled condition, it looks like. And makes the area difficult terrain, but that's not relevant.
Does it affect ghosts though?
It's not a ghost.
Oh yeah. Okay.
That's why rope works.
All right. All right.
DC 13. In case that matters.
All right. Reflex.
Is it reflex? You have the spell
It-
open.
It is reflex, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. All right, you cast it. She is still tied up, but she is going to still try. All right, she passes.
Okay.
If you're tied up, wouldn't you technically already be entangled?
I
Shut
think
up.
it's a separate thing. I think it's a separate condition.
Anyways, she is going to start making checks to try and break out of the ropes. All right.
I should probably get to my computer in case of a fight.
Lily, I want to start making that porcelain doll really quick.
That's gonna take several days, just so you know.
It's gonna take several days. Okay. Well,
It's Hellbound doll. It's 2,000 gold.
all right. Well, your sister is trying to break out of her restraints.
Have I learned the spell I want to learn yet?
Which one was it?
The greater.
Create soul gem.
Maybe.
Greater Soul Steel or whatever?
Something like that.
Have you been reading up on the
Yes.
book?
Has it only been like 1 or 2 days?
It's been about 1 day, so it is still like your first level spell. So all right, that's a fucking 100. Yeah, you have it.
Okay.
Oh shit!
What I want to do is I'm gonna go try to find an old piece of jewelry, pop out the gem from it, and cast the spell.
All right, you go looking around. You find your adoptive parents' old room. Searching around, you find this very beautiful necklace with a nice big gem inside of it.
Okay.
Hmm.
So then I
Pop it out. Make a
I believe it's a strength check.
not a
I
strength.
think that'd be
check.
more like a sleight of hand or something. I don't know. Uh, maybe craft.
Appraise.
Make me a dexterity check.
okay, just straight up dexterity. I think I'm good at that. It's good enough.
That's just a d20 plus your dex. Alright, 12. Yeah, you get it out without much trouble.
Okay. So then I run back up into the attic and essentially
All right. As you're running up, she has bursted out of her restraints.
Well, roll initiative.
Lily,
Lucas, you have one job.
and you can cast one thing before initiative.
cast one thing before initiative.
Yep.
So yes or no, I have to vote her down to put her in the gym, right?
No,
No.
she is technically. I believe she is technically a spirit. Unless
Then I'll go ahead.
otherwise. Let me look this up. Yeah, you just cast it.
Okay, then I do.
Alright, she comes charging at you just as you cast it, and with a scream, she is sucked into the gem.
Okay. I'll do the thing that we talked about that you probably forgot about a long time ago.
Refresh my memory in a PM.
Okay.
Okay. Alright. 10. 10 was your save?
Yes.
Alright, as you do this, Lucas,
Yeah.
you notice that as she does this, Lily's fur, her hair and her fur just grows a slight tad darker.
Oh no. Lily. Lily,
Yes,
did you just use demon magic?
dark magic.
Same thing. I hope you know what you're doing.
I hope so too. Now, it's time to start my work. Finally. After all
Alright.
this time, be reunited. Be a family again.
Fractured family.
Shut up, Jack.
Yeah, shut up, Jack. You're not even here.
Jack is peeking in through the window.
Alright, do you actually want to RP your plan, or
RP what?
I don't know. What do you do? Well, so you're just crafting?
Yeah, I'm just casting a spell that puts +5 to the crafting
Alright. Alright.
for free.
What spell's that?
It's Crafter's Fortune, I think, something like that.
Alright. I am prepared to move on to the next day unless anyone else is planning on doing anything.
Just retraining, that's it.
Alright.
As long as that jerk doesn't walk in the house anyway.
Going once. Going twice.